reaction to this petition and the number of people who signed it is an indication of the strength of feeling that there is against the protocol. And whilst the debate today has been mostly around the impact of the protocol on the economic lives of people and businesses in Northern Ireland, I think if we stick to that, then we miss the main point. Because, of course, all the disruption which we have seen, the empty shelves in supermarkets, parcels being opened, nurseries not being able to get plants from across the United Kingdom, machinery being stopped, all comes down to one thing, and that is that the protocol annexes Northern Ireland from the rest of the United Kingdom. We have not been so much sold out as sold on to the EU. And the delays which there have been, the disruption to trade, arises because the whole body of European law is now embodied in the protocol and applies to Northern Ireland. 70 pages of EU laws are listed. That amounts to tens of thousands of regulations, which now apply to Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland, according to the protocol, and this is the language which is used, has to now regard the rest of the United Kingdom as a third country. That's why, for example, dogs have to be tested for rabies when they're coming into Northern Ireland. That's why soil, which, as another member has pointed out, was okay on the 31st of December, is no longer okay, because EU laws apply to Northern Ireland, and therefore that leads to all of these restrictions. And the big problem, of course, is this, that's the existing EU laws. In future, any new EU laws made in Brussels will apply to Northern Ireland and will apply with the full force of those laws, even though the UK government, the Northern Ireland Assembly, or nobody in Northern Ireland will have a say on them. And if we don't obey those laws and implement them, the European Court of Justice will make the decision and impose the sanctions on Northern Ireland for not doing so. So this is not just an issue of can we sort things out in a joint committee. This is an issue, can we keep on an arrangement which has Northern Ireland no longer fully part of the United Kingdom? The answer, and people have said, is there an answer? Of course there is. The answer is to treat Northern Ireland as the rest of the United Kingdom. And the Centre for Brexit Policy has done an excellent paper recently on how mutual recognition can benefit not just people in Northern Ireland, but can also safeguard the market, the single market of the European Union, and avoid a border in Irish Sea and a border between Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic. The government needs to be looking at something radical rather than simply tinkering with an agreement and hoping that you can reduce the amount of paperwork or reduce the delays. That's not the answer. The answer is make Northern Ireland fully part of the United Kingdom. And I think that the requests which have been made, for example, by the chairman of the Northern Ireland Affairs Committee and Colm Eastwood, that you simply stick with the protocol and stick with the Belfast Agreement, which has been ripped up now, aren't realistic. They're certainly not unionist solutions, and they're not solutions which will benefit the people of Northern Ireland.